This is my submission to the Compost Bin Challenge. I've been composting for over 10 years and I compost everything that we have, including meat and dairy, about 98% really. I've tried dozens of composting methods, including trench composting. And the reason I'm calling this bin the Challenger is because I challenge my friends to compost. I challenge anybody who is never composted before and just try this method. It works really well, and there's no turning as you do lasagna layering, which is basically just building it up like a lasagna. This bin, the reason that it's upside down is because when I had it right side up and it was full, then I was having to try to manage it. And so with the bin like this, I basically just detach it from the bottom and lift it up. With that, I would want to have the bin composting close to where I'm going to be using it. And if not, once you lift it up, it just kind of molds into like a jelly kind of mold in one firm place. So what's important about this is that you don't have to turn it, you don't have to smell it, you don't have to deal with flies when you do that method of just building it up in layers. So it's got holes at the bottom, it's got holes at the sides, it's got holes at, this big hole at the top. I don't cover that up unless it's in direct, maybe if I had worms in it at the bottom, then, which I've had, but they'll escape to the bottom or the sides. So I've got this big tube in the middle, and that also helps with aeration. And then if I need to, if for somebody, if it's too heavy, you could put holes on the sides and just run a hole through it and then lift it up that way once you detach it from the bottom. This method works really well for people that are new to composting. It's fairly easy. If you have some old bin or get one at the store, they're not that expensive, maybe now $20, $25. So if you don't have any worms in it, I would leave it out in direct sunlight because that's going to help with the composting. In the winter, the compost is going to take longer, so I would maybe after it fills up, just check it to see whether it's turned mostly into soil. And do have an extra one around so that once it starts filling up, you could just go ahead and use your second one. So again, this is called the Challenger, my compost bin challenge submission.